Very good morning to all of you children. Today we are going to discuss the questions of first term examination. First of all, we will discuss the questions which I have given in Google form, the objective questions, mainly the numerical problems. Although students have done well, but for some of the students, the questions are not easy. Uh, for example, the first question was the focus of a convex mirror. So, whether it is a focus, pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature, all these points are virtual points. So, focus is also a virtual point. So, the first option is the correct answer, that is focus is a virtual point. Now, the second question was a point object is kept at a distance of 15 centimeter in front of a small concave mirror having radius of curvature 30 centimeter. So radius of curvature of mirror is given, that is 30 centimeter. So we know that f is equal to r by 2. So it will be 30 by 2. So 15 centimeter. Now focal length of concave mirror is negative, so actually it is minus 15 centimeter. An object is also placed at a distance of 15 centimeter from the mirror. It means object is where? Object is at f. So when object is at f, the image is formed at infinity. So D option is correct. Image will be formed at infinity. Now the third question, which of the following statement is true? The first statement is a convex lens has 4 diopter power having a focal length of 0.25 meter. So for solving this question, you should know that the power of convex lens has positive power and concave lens has negative power. So we are talking about convex lens in this question, so its power should be positive. So it should be plus 4 diopter. First, it cannot be minus 4 diopter. So it should be plus 4 diopter for convex lens. And what will be the focal length? So as you know, focal length P is equal to 1 by F. So F can be written as 1 by P. So it will be 1 by 4 in meter. And if you will simplify, so 4 to the 8 and then so 0.25 meter will be the focal length. So I think the first option is correct, that a convex lens has 4 diopter power having a focal length of 0.25 meter. In second option, convex lens has power 4 diopter having a focal length minus 0.25 meter. So this is not correct. And then third option, a concave lens has power plus 4 diopter. So when we are talking about concave lens, the power should be negative, can't be plus 4. So rest of the options are wrong except A. Now the fourth question. Fourth question is, an object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from a convex mirror. So object distance is given minus 10 centimeter. As you know, object distance is always negative. From a convex mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. Focal length of convex mirror is positive. So it is 15 centimeter. the position of image will be, it means you have to calculate V. Now use mirror formula. So we know that 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F from mirror formula. Now if we will substitute the values, so U will be minus 10 is equal to 1 by 15, or we can write 1 by V is equal to 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10. If you will transpose this U to this side, it will be positive. Now take the LCM, it will be 30. So 1 by V is equal to 5 by 30. So 1 by 6. Therefore V is equal to 6 centimeter. So B option is correct, 6 centimeter. Now question number 5. The visible light having lowest wavelength is. So the visible light having lowest wavelength is violet color. In dispersion we have discussed these things, that when a light passes from a prism, it splits up into 7 colors and we get a spectrum with GR. So violet has lowest wavelength and red light has highest wavelength. So B option is correct. Then question number 6. Twinkling of a star is due to atmospheric. First option is dispersion of light by water droplets. B is refraction of light by different layers of varying refractive indices. C is scattering of light by dust particles. And D, interval reflection of light by internal reflection of light by clouds. So we have discussed this one also earlier, that refraction of light by different layers of varying refractive indices will be the correct answer. At twinkling of a star is due to atmospheric refraction. Now question number 7. Which of the following phenomena contributes significantly to the reddish appearance of the sun at sunrise or sunset? So whenever color is concerned, why sky appears blue, why sun appears red during sunrise or sunset, why sun appears white during noontime, all these phenomena which are related with colors, it means it is related with scattering of light. So B option is correct, that is scattering of light. Now 8th question is, a prism causes only dispersion, only deviation, dispersion and deviation both, neither dispersion nor deviation. So C option is correct. Dispersion takes place when a light passes through a prism, and deviation also because the ray of light deviates when it enters from air to glass. So all these are about the objective questions. Now we will discuss the descriptive question. So first, set A questions. The first question was, why do we prefer a convex mirror as a rear view mirror? It is of 2 marks. So you have to write at least 2 points, and the first point will be, it always gives virtual and erect images. That's why we are using a convex mirror. And the second is, it curves outwards, so it has a wider field of view, and hence driver can see the huge traffic behind him. So these are the 2 main points. If you will write these 2 points, you will get 2 marks. Then the second question was based on table. So if you will go through the tables carefully, you will find that in serial number 3, when object distance, question number 2, which is based on table, the first is when U is minus 30 centimeter, V is 30 centimeter, isn't it? There is a table for object distance and image distance. So when object is at minus 30 centimeter, the image is found at 30 centimeter plus 30 centimeter. It means this indicates that object is at center of curvature, because you know that when object is at C, at center of curvature, the image is also found at C. So it means center of curvature. Center of curvature is 30 centimeter. So center of curvature, or we can write 2f, is 30 centimeter. Therefore focal length will be 30 by 2. So it will be 15 centimeter. So first answer is 15 centimeter, 1 marks for it. Then which observation is wrong? So if you will go through the table, you will find that observation number 6 is not correct, because in this case image distance cannot be positive. Image distance should be negative. It cannot be positive. That's why it is wrong. And for third part, you have to draw a diagram. So diagram will be like this. You have to draw a concave mirror, convex lens. Mark the aperture like this. Draw a horizontal line which passes through optical center of the lens. Mark the point F and 2F at equal distances, 2F or C. On the right side also F, and this point is 2F or C. So object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter. So focal length is 15. This distance is 15. This is 15, because you all have calculated this distance earlier. So, and this is 30. So 20 will be somewhere here, I think. So suppose object is here. You can mark it like this. Calculate this distance is 20 centimeter. So take a ray of light which is parallel to principal axis, and this ray, as you know, after refraction passes through focus. Take another ray through optical center of the lens. So the two ray meet here somewhere beyond C on right side, and a magnified the inverted image is formed. This is object and this one is image, and those who have not put arrow mark in their ray diagram, I will deduct marks for it. So they will not get 1 mark, they will get half mark, because it is compulsory to put arrow mark in your ray diagrams. Then question number 3. Question number 3 is, let me see the question. Yes, question number 3 is, name the color of light, a deviated list by prism in the spectrum of white light. So red light is a deviated list because it has highest wavelength. Then second question was, why does sky appears dark to astronauts? So as you know, astronauts fly at very high altitude, and at such heights particles are not present because due to lack of atmosphere, and hence scattering is not prominent. So if scattering is not prominent, no color is scattered, and hence the sky appears dark to them. Then third question was a direct one. Third part of third question states Snell's law. So you have to write the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant for a given color of light and for a given pair of media, and you can write sin I by sin R is equal to constant. So 1 mark for it. And then the last part of this question, two thin lenses of power minus 1.5 diopter. I'm going to solve this question. There are two thin lenses. One has power minus 1.5 diopter, and the second lens has power 2.75 diopter, and they are kept in contact. We have to find the power and focal length of combination. So if they are placed in contact, as we have discussed earlier in our previous classes, to find the power of combination, we have to simply add the individual powers. So it will be minus 1.5d plus 2.75d. So if you will simplify, you will get 1.25 diopter. This is the power of combination, and then you have to calculate the focal length of this combination. So focal length will be 1 by p. So 1 by p, so it will be 1 by 1.25. So it will be 100 by 125, and if you will simplify, it will be 4 by 5, so 0.8 meter, or you can write 80 centimeter, isn't it? So this is the power focal length of the combination. Now we will discuss the questions of set B. Set B questions are: Set B first question is, why concave mirrors are used as a saving mirror. So concave mirrors are used as a saving mirror because it gives virtual, erect and magnified image when object is very close to the mirror, and very close you should mention your answer between P and F. That's why they are used as a saving mirror, because we will get a magnified view of our face and that will be an advantage during saving. So 2 marks for this answer. Then second question was an object of size 7 centimeter. So it was a numerical. So height of object is given, h is 7 centimeter, is placed at a distance of 27 centimeter in front of a concave mirror. So object distance is always negative, so minus 27 of focal length 18 centimeter. Focal length of concave mirror is also negative, so it is minus 18 centimeter. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed so that a sharp focus image can be obtained? It means you have to calculate V and size and nature also. It means H dash is also a question mark, and then nature of the image. Okay. So we will use mirror formula to calculate V. So 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. So 1 by V we have to calculate. U is minus 27 and focal length is minus 18. So it can be written as 1 by V minus 1 by 27 is equal to minus 1 by 18, or we can write 1 by V is equal to minus 1 by 18 plus 1 by 27. So take the LCM. So it will be 54, I think. It will be minus 3 plus 2. So you will get minus 1 by 54. Therefore, V is minus 54 centimeter. Isn't it? Then you have to calculate the height of the image. So use this formula, h dash by h is equal to minus v by u. H dash we have to calculate. H is 7 minus v is minus 54 and u is minus 27. This minus minus cancel. 27 to the, so h dash is equal to minus 2 into 7, so minus 14 centimeter. Now h dash is height of the image. Height of the image is minus. It means a real inverted image is formed. Because minus sign in height, it means it is below the principal axis. So nature of image is real and inverted. So for this portion you will get 1 mark, for this portion 1 mark, and for writing nature you will get 1 mark. So total 3 marks for this question. Then we have a question. Why do stars twinkle? So 1 mark question, why do stars twinkle? So you will simply write due to atmospheric refraction, stars twinkle. Then second question was 3b, name the phenomena which contributes significantly to the reddish appearance of sun at sunrise or sunset. So whenever colors are concerned, it is scattering of light. So you will write scattering of light. This is the name of phenomena. Then third part of this question, define absolute refractive index. So absolute refractive index, we have learnt earlier that the refractive index of a medium with respect to vacuum or air is called absolute refractive index. Now the last question is, the refractive index of diamond is 2.42. Refractive index of diamond is 2.42. What is meaning of this statement? So the meaning of this statement is, speed of light in diamond is 2.42 times less than that of vacuum. It means in diamond light travel with less velocity. Now a numerical is related with it. Also calculate the speed of light in diamond. So you have to calculate the speed of light in diamond. So the formula which we have discussed, the absolute refractive index or refractive index of a medium is equal to C by V, and here in this question refractive index of diamond is 2.42. So and C, it means velocity of light in vacuum, so it is constant, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and you have to calculate velocity of light in medium, and here medium is diamond. So V is equal to simply 3 into 10 to the power 8 by 2.42. So if you will simplify it, it will be 300 by 242 into 10 to the power 8. Now let us simplify it. So 150 by 121. If you put a decimal sign, then it will be 290. So it will be 242, then it will be 0, then 4 times, I think if we take 4 times, then 4 to the EL. So roughly 1 point. So roughly it will be 1.24 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is the speed of light in diamond. So for solving this part of the question you will get 1 marks. So the last question was of 5 marks total. In this way children, we have discussed all the questions. In next class we will start a new chapter, that is electricity.